Hey guys, welcome back. We are here for quite a lengthy video that might be split up into a few different videos.
It will be split up because I talk a lot and there's a lot to update.
Yeah, so make sure you stay subscribed and you'll be able to see all of them as they come out. It'll obviously be in some kind of chronological order, so just kind of try to keep up with that. And let's get into it.
And we hope not to space it out too much because obviously you guys already know that we are expecting a baby boy, but you don't know how we got there. So that's basically what these next few videos are going to be about.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's jump right into it.
Let's do it.
Okay. It's been a while. I actually had to watch our last update video and realize how far behind we have fallen with keeping you guys updated with our journey. Obviously something worked because we're quite pregnant now. So this I'm just gonna talk through like how we got there, how we got to where we are today. So in the last update video, I let you guys know that we were still going through some testing and we had yet to start an actual treatment. So we started our treatment in September. Yep. Actually, not long after that video, our September update, we actually got the confirmation that we were able to start our treatment. So I was on a new medication. Medication is called Letrozole. It's similar to what Clomid was doing, minus the side effects, which was amazing. On Letrozole, I believe I took it from the same amount of days, and there was no side effects.
No. Super
it
different.
It was super different. It was great. The difference between the two treatments that we've been through so far was, as I was on Letrozole, after taking it, I did have to be closely monitored. Meaning I did have to get ultrasounds done just to see the progression of the medication. So I had to see exactly how my follicles were growing, if they were growing, and when they were ready to ovulate. So I don't believe it was right after I finished the Letrozole. I think it was like a few days or a few weeks after, if I can remember properly. But I had to go, we were doing ultrasounds.
Yeah,
a lot.
Almost every day. I would
say,
almost.
A lot. I remember we even had to go on a Sunday before we had to go to church service. Yeah. We had to drive down and then do an ultrasound and figure out, okay, are we there yet? There was some, I believe it took a little bit longer to see if it was, and I remember being nervous that I'm like, oh, this thing is not gonna work, or something's going wrong. But then we got the phone call from our office, and they said we were able to go ahead and start our next, basically our next step.
Phase step.
Yeah. And our next step was actually pretty nerve-wracking because it was an injection. I had to give myself a shot. I'm sorry, I did not trust Brad. I feel like he just would have went and real slow and injected it. But the injection is called Overdrill, and basically what it does, it basically forces
the egg.
Yeah, it just forces the egg to drop. So we had to wait to get that confirmation. And it was really weird because I think we had to do the shot between 7 and 9 p.m. So it was at a designated time. We had to do the shot, and then after that it was going to be fun time for the next few days. Yeah. So it was very interesting. It was very different from the treatments that we were doing before. Obviously we were hopeful, a little bit nervous, because obviously this wasn't our first treatment that we have done. This was our fifth in total. I think it was our fifth or sixth treatment. So I was nervous, a little anxious. The shot, I had some footage of the shot.
Look.
We
had footage. It got lost, okay? But we will do a reenactment.
I'm not doing a reenactment. No.
You know what?
Don't get me wrong.
She wanted to make me live this down. You know what? We're going to do a reenactment.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
See how quickly it changes?
No, absolutely not. It wasn't terrible. It was just nerve-wracking. It was, not sure about you guys, but I've never given myself an injection before. I'm not afraid of needles, you know, but usually it's other people who are sticking me with needles or, you know, like that, or taking blood. But to give yourself a shot, it was a little nerve-wracking.
And it wasn't like on your arm.
No, it had to be right. It was like 2 fingers under your belly button, to the right or to the left. Like, it was very specific. So I'm like, am I doing this right? And I remember, like, they tell you like to tap it and then make sure all the air is out of it. So when I went to push, some like sprayed out, and Brad is like, babe, like, are you gonna use any of the medicine?
Yeah.
It
looked like a little too much came out.
Yeah, I'm like, oh. But yeah, and it did take me a minute to actually like breathe and stick it. And it wasn't terrible. It was a super thin needle. Mm-hmm. It was super thin. It was just nerve-wracking to do it. So after the shot was taken, like I said, we had to have some fun adult time. I think it was like three or 4 consecutive days. Mm-hmm. The doctor didn't care. They're like, as long as it's
in that
done.
Yeah,
it has to be in that time frame.
Yeah.
Has to be in that time frame. And then after that, obviously, the one thing that comes along with this is a lot of waiting. So after that, we had the dreaded 2-week wait. So yeah, that's basically how we got to where we are. Well, that's part
first
1.
Phase, yeah.
That was part 1. There's a lot more after that. So, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Right? Did I miss anything?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't know where to stop.
That's okay. That was fine.